And that means I think that we are live. Why doesn't the thing turn up? There should be a thing saying stream starting in any second, but it didn't. There we go. That's what we should have seen, but we didn't. So, if I head over here, hello, 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 how are you doing? I am doing excellent because it is sunny and I have had lots and lots and lots of caffeine today, which is great fun. So, what I wanted to do today, hello, how are you? How's your day? What I wanted to do today is to do some horrible composing in a horrible time signature to demonstrate how much fun and how, hey Anna, how's it going? How are you? How is your day? Are you enjoying the sunshine? I wanted to do some horrible composing as always in a made up time signature called 15/8 because it sounds really scary, but I really like odd time because they are really easy if you know how. So, what I'm going to do to begin with is I'm going to clear out some of this rubbish. There we go. And I'm going to grab a thingy. Gotta quickly get rid of that. I'm going to grab my, what's it called? Over here. Hold on. This thing. Hey, other Anna, how's it going? I think this is the, we've now had 3 different Annas in chat, which is amazing. If this is just a thing, like Anna's just being statistically more likely to tune in then that's quite funny. But I'm going to shift it over to Reaper now. In the meantime, Anna and Anna, how have your days been? Exactly. They're sharing notes, the Annas. Anna Cult. So, I need to find my thingy, which is over here. I need to get rid of that. I need to add that in. And so now, I should look what passes for normal. I don't know how normal that is. How normal is that? That feels like I could be less in the way, possibly. So, maybe just quickly shift that thingy over. Is that less in the way? That looks less in the way. I've got to move the thingy over. Got to move the thingy over again. And so, we are now in Reaper, and I'm going to grab a bus for recording. I'm going to make sure that nothing else is going to record because otherwise it's going to be a massive pain, like it was last time. We had just like weird problems with stuff recording that shouldn't have been recording. So that is now done, but I should still be audible, which is nice. I think. In theory, I'm still audible. I'm going to leave that on just in case. But, I wanted to do some composing in 58. Hey, Riley, how's it going? How are you doing? Are you enjoying the sunshine? And do you want to see some weird rhythm? What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my time signature thingy and I'm going to set it to, I don't know if you can see this or not. You can see it, cool. 15/8, and there the fun begins. Currently my metronome is set to A, B, 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 B. A, B, 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 B. 15 clicks, and if I hit play now, there we go. I've got to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Yeah, I'm counting to 8 rather than 15 because I think it's way easier to count that as a group. I am having a lovely day. I've had a lovely day and I continue to have a lovely day. So, we've got 15 clicks, but I'm counting 8 because it's really annoying to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1. It feels just really awkward. So, the first thing I would do is I would start thinking about it in something like halftime. I need to grab a thingy. Oh, there we go. I need to grab a drum kit, which is going to look like this. There we go. There we go. Cool. Now I have a drum kit, which I can't hear. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. So, now we can hear the drum kit. We like it. This is going to be, Riley, this is going to be the coolest beat you hear all day. I guarantee it. If you have 3 hands, this is way easier. Just fair to say, 3-handed drummers way better than 2-handed drummers. So, I'm gonna mark out my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a bit. That is slightly too fast, so I've got to shift that up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, those are 2. There we go. I'm gonna leave a gap between all of them. I'm just gonna keep it going. And you can see this weird one at the end where there's no gap after it. This is gonna feel weird when it loops. If I hit play. That's already a lot of fun for me. So, I'm gonna put a kick at the beginning. And I'm gonna put a snare on the third one. Kick on 1, snare on 3. I'm gonna put a kick on 1 and a snare on 3. And this is gonna feel slightly lopsided. I'm gonna make the offbeats a bit quieter. And I'm gonna make it a little bit faster because I think it just feels a little bit slow right now. So we now have our starting point, which isn't that interesting, I think. So, this is a funny one, and it's a story that I've been asked to tell by my friend Tom, who I'm not sure is in the chat or not. If Tom's in the chat, then excellent. If not, then so be it. But Terracotta is a restaurant in the Leicester city centre, and let me just get some drums. I'm going to add a bass guitar in to copy this. Let's just get some bass. But it's a restaurant chain. I think it's just a restaurant. A buffet restaurant. Hey, there we go. It's a buffet restaurant in the centre of Leicester, and that is immediately kind of like because whenever you go to a buffet restaurant, it's always like there's like a low-level danger. That isn't inherent in other restaurants, because in other restaurants you may be able to kind of eat slightly too much, but at a buffet restaurant it's designed to destroy you. They are designed to get you to eat until you are just ill. It's barrels of fun. Buffet restaurants are always incredible. There is another funny buffet restaurant story I have about someone else who is not in the chat that I won't name. But yeah, absolutely, we'll never go back. But for a brief moment in history, buffet restaurants were the thing. So I can't find bass guitar because I'm like trying to think about too many things at the same time. I've got a preset for that. There we go. VST instruments, contact bass. There we go. So I went to, I believe it was someone's birthday. I think it might have been my birthday, it might have been someone else's birthday. I have no idea. I genuinely cannot remember. But either way, it was someone's birthday. I went to this restaurant. And yeah, you absolutely know this story. So we went to this restaurant, and let's have a listen to this groove right now, because I've just marked out the kick drums. Get down. Yeah, don't spoil it. So, now I'm going to add another kick, because I think it's going to be interesting. There. Yeah, let's get that up there. So, so we went to this restaurant, and a lot of chaotic people were invited. Not full on, like, kind of like really, really difficult people, but certainly some troublemakers. And there were people turning up drunk, there were people turning up having arguments, all this kind of thing. This big kind of round table in this Chinese buffet restaurant. And it was very, very good food. I have no complaint about the restaurant itself. But everyone was absolutely, it was pretty chaotic, like from the beginning. And everyone suddenly starts trying to impress each other. Actually, let's get that there. I just feel like that, if I just move that further forward, it'll be more interesting. I want to copy that. I was there. There we go. That feels nice and spiky. Am I missing a note? That looks okay, that looks okay. So everyone... So everyone's kind of already pretty chaotic, and they try and impress each other and just out-silly each other, essentially. And eventually what happens is, I think people are knocking drinks over. People are drunk and they're drinking more. And so people start knocking drinks over onto the menus. The menus being, card with obviously printed ink. And so they, we kind of leave it there for a while, and eventually we think, okay, actually we need to sort this out. We take there, so I'm in the dark. There we go. These menus had printed themselves onto the table, and so now the entire table has. Oh no, sound cut out. Am I still here? Am I still here? Did I break something? Hello, 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 hello. Hey. Nice. So the menus are printed onto the table, and like people were like restaurant staff were kind of around us, and like starting to get like more and more suspicious as we were doing stuff. So like we were kind of trying to hide this, but clearly it was just not good. And eventually, I think when we got out there, when we kind of left at the end, nothing had been said, but we were getting weird looks, and we vowed never to go back to Terracotta again because of like we left this like wasteland of like just like bones on the table, like drinks, and like not like, oh, we've spilled a drink and like, like they're like glasses tipped over and upside down, and like then you like start moving stuff and there's just backwards writing. Like you look at it and think like, is this writing? Is it like, oh no, it is writing. It's just backwards. Why is there backwards writing on the table that will not come off no matter how much we try and like scrape it? We've never gone back to Terracotta since. Oh no, I think some of us, some brave warriors did go back to Terracotta, but I never ever did. And like I wouldn't even walk down that street, I was so embarrassed. I don't think I ever went to a restaurant for my birthday ever again after that. I never gathered a group of people to go to a restaurant for my birthday ever again. I want to get like a bit of a rhythmic kind of thing going here. So, in order to make this feel interesting, I want a phrase that's just going to be nice and even. So I'm going to copy this over the bar line, which means now there's like an even run of notes here, which is going to be really, really, really strange because it's not even, but it's going to feel even. It's just all cut up. So that should be quite nice if I can copy it, which would look like bar 2, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Now let's have a listen to how this feels when I play this rhythm back. So it kind of works. It feels a little bit too weird. Where's the snare? I want to move that back because I want to move it back just so it feels a bit weird. Let's do that, and let's make sure the kick matches it, which was there. There's extra notes happening here. There we go. That's why. I don't know if you can see that. There's a teeny tiny note there. Let's grab another one so it's back in place. That should be there. Nice. So, it's probably... It's not unplayable, this is easy. Da, da, da. Sorry, what have we got? I've got to look at it. That is, da, 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 da. And then there's like a little weird thing, because I'm counting 4s against this, even though it is all in weird offbeats. Quinz is just, I thought it was funny. That was the original title of the video. Yeah, so I never went back to Terracotta ever again. I'm still ashamed to walk down that street. So, it's, oh, Quinz, yeah. No, it was, Quinz. I think there's an E at the end of it in the French, but I just thought it was funny, it was Quinz. But Quinz as in 15. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that my French is rubbish, but that's about as far as I can go. So, we've now got this phrase. I'm not liking this at this slow speed. It still feels like it wants to go fast. Let's go to a nice brisk 180 and see how that feels. This is going to feel quite fast now, but that's fine. That's where the gent was. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're genting now. So, I'm going to shift this to, because this is super fast, I'm going to shift this down to close hi-hats. I'm going to put a crash at the beginning. Oh, this needs to be a 4-bar phrase. I definitely want this to be 4 bars because I want there to be a variation at the end of this. So, yeah, blank menu. Possible song title? I don't know. Let's just get that in. Blank menu. Dab 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 dab. I want that. I'm just going to leave a gap there. There we go, we've got some gaps. Now we've got the gaps, it should feel weirder. There we go. Nice. Now we have a lovely long 4-bar phrase. And it comes from the blank page. Very, very nice. Yeah, absolutely. I will never compose, I cannot play in a minimalist style, I cannot write in a minimalist style. But after the first Hezron Springer gig I played, at, I think it was in the Spice of Life in Soho, I was not a good enough drummer for Hezron. He was such a good piano player, he was such a chill guy, he was really nice to work with. But he, I think I basically managed to play like a 7 against 4 kind of polyrhythm thing in an audition, and he thought that I was a better player because I just crunched the numbers and managed to get away with it. So there's videos of it, and I really wasn't good enough for him as a drummer, but I played the gig. And like someone came up to me afterwards and was like, "Wow, I really loved your minimalist style on the drums." Anyone who has played with me ever knows I am not a minimalist, and I never will be. I've always overplayed and I always will overplay. And I cannot help it, and it's just the way I am. But, yeah, they were describing my minimalist style. And I didn't know how to say at the time, I'm not a minimalist, I'm just shit. I'm just shit. But I got better, so it's fine, it's fine. I got better as a result of not that gig, but the second one at the same venue where I just absolutely trashed it. And if you look at the video that Hezron took, it keeps cutting because I screwed up so badly in a fairly crowded room. Not good. Da 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 da. Nice, we like it. So we've got a long phrase which we got from taking this these 15s, trying to squash a normal groove into it, and then just chopping out a load of beats. I really like long phrases. This feels like it's going to repeat here. But I don't want it to repeat. I want it to be like very similar but not the same. So we've got this almost like A, B, A, C. A, B, A, B, C, sorry. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I will never work smart, I will only work hard. I fail to learn at any cost. So, we've got this really nice rhythmic phrase, but the cool thing about 15 as a time, or as a time feel, is that it's very long, so you can cut it up in a lot of different ways. And really, the way that I'm currently thinking about this is like this. I can't find my blank paper. Like this. It's not here. Here we go. We've currently got like 15, that is too small. 15 as in 8 plus 7. Why did that not write? 8 plus 7. There we go. 8 plus 7 equals 15. There we go. My main mission trying to compose any piece of music is to find as many different ways of kind of phrasing a rhythm idea as possible. 8 plus 7 is our first one here. I'm going to count that out now so you can hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Immediately, that sounds super weird because I'm counting these offbeats. Oh, sorry, not these offbeats. I'm counting these, what I currently phrase as quarter notes in the context. Maybe I should double time this so that the phrase is eighth notes, but really, what we're counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Like that. A group of 8 and a group of 7. So here's our group of 8, here is our group of 7. The 7 gets cut off every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And that's always going to feel a bit spiky. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I tripped my mouth, that should have been an 8 and a 7. But we've got that kind of phrase in 8 and 7. And so if we just take this phrase and we extend it, I'm going to do it over here. We can do the sugar thing, and rather than letting it double up like this, I have the ta-ta from the 7 being cut off, I'm just going to copy and paste this so it carries on. It's going to look like this. There. Now, this should flow slightly more smoothly. The second half of the phrase is all going to be kind of offbeat, and it's going to feel very strange. But it should feel a little bit groovier. Nice. Even better. But what's even better is there's actually almost an error, if you will, here. If I move that down, you can kind of see the orange notes are quite loud, the green notes are quite quiet, and we've got two, they're alternating loud, quiet, but we have two louds here. So I'm going to shift that back so we are alternating properly, and now this will resolve the way it should. Nice. Now that is funky, and I like it. So, now that I've got that, here is my A section. And I need to compose some chords for it, so I'm going to grab something or other. What have I got? I'm just going to grab some contact pads. These are just like the super basic ones. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't like the contact pads. I'm going to grab my surge pads, which are way better. Here we go. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. I said don't crash. I said don't. There we go, we're okay. So, where are my pads? Let's go for Burden. That sounds like a cool name. I don't know what it sounds like, but we have this. It's all E's and F's. So I probably want to just outline an E here. There's an E. Put a D here. I'm going to put an A here. Let's see how this sounds. Let's move that up. Nice. Cool. It works as a phrase. That should be slightly longer. There we go. I think there are some weird notes happening in the middle here. There shouldn't be. No, we're okay, we're okay. So, now we've got that. I'm just going to loop that round twice, and then we have the start of our rhythmic phrase. Yeah, absolutely. Nice. This phrase at the end is a little bit jerky. I wonder if the drums would want to phrase with that. What is that? 5? Something like that. Oh, it's 5 6. Oh, it feels quite. It's never gonna live up to Vilhartia. I got into Vilhartia about a year ago, and I never really recovered. That's just so fucking good. I think I've probably just. cannot remember what the title of the video is, but there's a video of Buster from Terracotta playing. It's like a cymbal test, and he just plays this. He's got 3 chinas, and in the middle of this ridiculously clean, drum recording that's obviously just pure him. He plays this cha 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 with the chinas, and I'll find a video for that at some point. But it's just like that completely just, I don't know. First of all, it forced me to acknowledge that I am significantly weaker a drummer than I should be. Second of all, oh no, what are these strange feelings in my heart? So, we've got this section. This feels very slow. Slow, so whatever I do next needs to be faster. I think I want to maintain this rhythm feel, and I need to try and double the time feel. We've got to stabilize the time feel exactly. I'm not sure how I want to do that, but I do have a secret trick up my sleeve, and that is this: maths. 8 plus 7 equals 15, but something funny about 15 is, oh no, I can't think of that. Oh, I can think of that. 5 times 3 equals 15. And 3 times 5 equals 15. So, if I want this to stabilize, I can use the 3s or the 5s and it will feel a lot smoother. So, I'm going to take the same section, I'm going to move it over here just to kind of split it up. And instead of playing these very, very pacey 4s over the top, I'm gonna do it with some 5s. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. That would go there and there. That would go there. And now this will resolve to the 15. Tap, tap, tap. I can just keep using this tap, tap, tap. And there. The 5 starts again at the beginning of the pattern. Now, in case you're worried that this sounds absolutely bonkers, that's kind of fine for me as a player because now I can think about it as the 5s, which just kind of makes it a little bit smoother. Tap, 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 tap. That might not sound smoother because the 5s is a really, 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 really weird feeling. But from a playing perspective, now there are 3 groups of 5 that I've got to divide. So playing here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So there, I can track these groups a little bit more easily than the 4s, where it feels like I'm constantly keeping about ons and off beats. I can think about this as more of a melodic phrase in the 5. Tap, 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 tap. Barrels are fun. I like it. Source, trust me, bro. Yeah. It's one of those weird things where like I think the 4 is easier to play, but the 5 is like it gives us a slightly different perspective on it, and I kind of get less bored playing the 5 than the 4. The 4 feels a little bit cookie cutter. The 5 feels a bit kind of a little bit like more like something I can kind of like bounce to. Tap, tap, tap. Unfortunately, right now it's quite difficult to kind of hear. So I'm going to move this up to the ride cymbal, and that means I can just accent each of these 5. Tap, tap, tap. That's going to go up to the bell. I'm gonna hit that harder. I'm just going to take all of these groups of 5 up to the bell. There we go. And so now, hopefully, you'll be able to hear this a little bit more clearly. I like it. It feels exciting. So I've got the 5s. I can take the same phrase and I can play it in 3 because here, we have 3 groups of 5 that fill the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap again on the, tap again on the, tap again on the. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, flows in a kind of like a 3 feel. We can shift that to the opposite, which would be 5 groups of 3s. So it now turns into like a really messed up 5/4 time. I don't think this will sound good in. I don't think it'll sound good using the bell because it might be a little bit too obnoxious. 1, oops, here we go. 1, 2, 3. The red notes are kind of where our downbeats are. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now this has some real kind of bounce to it, which should be quite a lot of fun. It might feel a little bit cheesy, maybe. I'm not too sure yet. Barrels are fun. We like it. I probably wouldn't want to play the swing. I think I would probably want to just play the groups of 3. The swing makes it feel a little bit too swingy. Maybe that's a redundant statement, but there we go. Cool. I also wouldn't want to really just play this verbatim. I will be looking for ghost notes anywhere I can, just to underline, or maybe overstate, I don't know, to really emphasize, that was the word I was looking for, to emphasize the grid behind all this. Awkward hearing it in either the 5 or the 3 context, but it's a 4-bar phrase that I can track, as opposed to the endless kind of endless feeling that you can get without being able to track it. If you know where it cycles, it's much easier to follow. So I've now got 5s and I've got 3s. Easy trick. I've just pitch shifted this up 2 notes. I'm going to shift this up 4 notes. I'm just going to play these back to back, and let's see how these sound. Shorten these up. There we go. This is going to sound kind of weird already because it's not really doing anything. It's just shifting upward and then playing something. But let's find out. So we've got kind of 4s, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Gnarly, I like it. Barrels of fun. So, this all feels very, 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 very spicy. I actually want to knock this down a tone because I want to hear this. It is easy being cheesy. Being cheesy is the low-hanging fruit. I like the way that flows. So here we have kind of like I think this is a verse section. I'm going to call that a verse. And the reason I'm going to call that a verse is that it's quite complex. It flows in a non-intuitive way. Cheese is definitely a fruit. It's like tomato or alphabet, like it's a fruit. So, oh, I've just moved that over. There we go. There we go. It's quite complex, so it's not immediately kind of easy to pick up on as like a main theme. Being that I'm a big Meshuggah fan, one that sticks out as one of their more commercially viable tunes would be Do Not Look Down. Or whatever that phrase is. It's immediately it kind of like makes it really obvious what the phrase is first, and then it starts to mess with it. Meshuggah are really good at doing weird stuff like that. So really what I need to do is to outline the 15 more clearly before I get there. So, being that this phrase was built out of 8 and 7, I want to hear that 8 and 7 just phrased in a little bit more of a straightforward way. So let's just grab some notes here. 8 and 7, floor tom. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. Cool. I'm going to shift these down. There we go. Cool. Barrels are fun. But it doesn't flow yet. So what I want to do is I want to start off with that as my main kind of pattern, and then we copy it and we state it in a pulse to say, just so you know, this is where we're starting. And I think we're going to start in groups of 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which will land on the beat, so it will feel very smooth. But this is kind of what made me think I should do this today. I wanted to, like, I just started playing I just like this pattern. So that's what made me think of the 15th. I liked that as kind of like a weird phrase. The trouble is figuring out how to phrase it. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna stomp this with the highlight just to make it a little clearer. Nice. I think that's going to have to go on for longer. I probably will need to introduce a chord phrase. Actually, let's just. What's the tool? Is it Tool the Pot, where they come in with the the group, the 3 5s. Let's just do that because that will fill the bar. Oops. Ta 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 ta. There we go. Let's halve this length just to make it spicier. There we go. Try and get it nice and human. There we go. That's probably a little too quiet. Yeah, let's even that out a little bit. There we go. A little bit too quiet. Nice. Cool. We put these back on top. Nice. There's going to be a gear shift from the 3s into the 4s here. So let's hear it slow down as it moves from this intro into the verse. That gear shift needs to be covered up. I don't think we've fully stated this yet. We need to really get comfortable with this. Something I like about this is this 3 feel. Tap, 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 tap. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. It's all 5s. But it kind of feels strange, again, to hear that 5, because we don't like these odd groups. So what can be a bit nicer is to try and phrase this and get that kind of snare backbeat back in. I'm assuming these feet are both playing kick drum and hi-hat pedal, so that's quite nice and easy. It's just outlining the 3 with both feet. One hand can play this. So that does mean one hand can try and go spare to hit each 4 here. 1, I'm just going to move this down so I can see that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get a nice loud snare drum. There we go. Just going to copy that over. This might be too much. This is absolutely not too much. This is absolutely what I wanted. I think maybe half timing it will be more appropriate. Three, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. It's like rhythmically quite weird, but the parts on their own aren't too bad because we've just got the 3 against the 8, which is kind of weird, then against the 7, which again is kind of weird in the context of one bar, but it resolves onto the 1. I've got it in the hands of the feet, so that would be one, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's made weirder by the fact that this 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 7 is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're kind of accenting each of the main beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So now, as long as I can track the 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that this is a 4-bar phrase. Again, the 4-bar phrases. So that means I just need to figure out which 3 is going to be a snare drum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's not unplayable by a long stretch, as long as you can track each group of this 5, because if you can track the 5s, the 3s land within it. It is not super impossible. So saith Mr. ABBA. Now, yep, that's pretty unplayable. No, this is absolutely playable. This is absolutely manageable for a drummer that likes odd time. So, let's just kind of move this. I like stick clicks or something. That's what I really want. I don't think I've got anything. I've got rim shots, which isn't quite the same. Or maybe if I get it onto dead notes on the bass, which I believe are up here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, maybe not. Unless I can shorten this, like, infinitely. Let's see how much I can shorten this. There we go. Cool. That will just go there. That will just loop. Nice. We need another layer. So, I'm just going to get another texture layer. I think what this is going to be is like a guitar. Maybe a guitar playing the same ostinato. That 3s? Yeah, let's go for 3s. This guitar is quite annoying. I could... Oh no, is that the wrong one? No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That is going to be playing the same thing. Why are you not doing? You should be doing, but you're not doing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is going to be playing the 3, outlining the 3 feel. There. Cool. I want to bring these all... let's kind of get these all outlined groups of 3. There we go. So now this will resolve quite nicely. That is fine. I do need to cut that off so it loops. There we go. And I want a tremolo on it because of course I do. So now I want a reverb and a tremolo. I don't have a reverb on it yet. Verb. There we go. Get a tremolo. Does it sound better with the tremolo before or after? louder. Cool. We now have a whole lot of kind of build up here. And like, it makes it start rhythmically ambiguous. It's really hard to hear like what's going on for this first phrase because it's not, I mean, you have got the phrase da 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 da. You have got three. This is exactly my heart on cheese fruit. This is my heart right now. I can feel my insides just collapsing as we do this, which is probably a bad thing. But the thing is, if I die on stream, it makes for good television. So, let's hear how it comes in. Oh, no, I know exactly how it comes in. It comes in with a very, very fast snare roll. Like this. I'm going with the 5s, let's see, is that right? No, it's going to be twice as fast. Oops. There we go. Cool. Double it. Double it. Double it. I said double. I said double, double, toil and trouble. There we go. Now, we're just going to ramp this whole thing. There we go. Nice. That ramp's too slow. Let's get that. Nice. I like that. So we probably should land on the beat. Where's that? Where is that beat? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Oh, it is on the beat. We're okay. We're okay. Let's just get that. Cool. Oh, this needs to swap back there. It's going to go there. I need to cut it short because it's missing some. It's got that little fill bar. There we go. And it feels like it's got the nice bap, dum, dum, bap. This layer needs something to do here, so I'm gonna just get some nice little drifty. I'm gonna go, if you go super high with a lot of synths, they just end up making weird noises, which is kind of rad. So let's do some super high. How high can we go? Nice. Let's change notes up here every bar, and I want it to be high enough that we can't really hear what's going on. I don't want it to be too audible, I just want like stuff happening. There we go. Sounds like a kettle boiling in the background. It sounds like a kettle boiling in the background. So, we've now got this. Actually, I want this, that first hit to be a crash every single time. There. There. And that makes me think, because I've come in with the 5s, it makes me think that it needs to begin stating 5s. So, I can move that there. Is that going to go back to normal if I do that? Yeah, we'll do. Cool. So there we've got that crazy verse phrase that is quite difficult to follow. I want the 5s, but I want this ostinato, the da 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 da. So we're going to combine these two now. We're going to get rid of the what we had down here. Now we have that on the kick. Now this will sound a little bit meh because it's actually that's not so terrible. I think I want here we go. Every other 5, I'm going to play a backbeat the same way we do with a normal beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. It's the same thing. Same thing, it's just in 5s now. Nice. I'm going to get rid of any kicks underneath the snare drum because I don't like it. We need some more snares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And again, this looks like a long phrase, but actually this is repeating here, every 2 bars. Is it every 2 bars? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, every 2 bars. Nice. So that's actually a deceptively simple phrase. So we need a bass riff to outline that. So I need something that's going to hit this rhythm. Where do I have it stated in full? Here. Cool. So I need to grab that, move it up to here. Make that last there. Make that up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That works. We now have a bass riff that's outlining 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8s and the 7s. Let's move that down, swap the order, and leave it to ring. Yeah, that works. I think I like that phrase, that little da 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 da. Nice. Move it up to the this note, the next chord. But I think it needs to do something interesting. Let's go to the 5th instead of the octave. Let me change chord. Can I get to E here? Let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's go down here and see what happens. Cool. So it basically functions. I don't think this is a great bass line, and the reason I don't think it's a great bass line is because it's just kind of thrown together to try and outline the rhythm. It doesn't really contain enough harmonic information. What I really want with this is to have some kind of cool. I think this is basically going to be the head or the chorus. So what I need is some kind of really nice chord pattern to work with this. So let me have a think. I pretty much operate in stock chord progressions, really. So if I am working in stock chord progressions, let me have a think. 3 to 4, minor 3 to major 4. Let me have a think about it. Yeah, we'll do that. That's the Black Napkins progression. I think I was watching a whole load of Frank Zappa documentaries and interviews all week, so not the coolest guy with some of his views, but composer, cool guy. That was. Let's just take a good old E minor to F major, E minor 7 to F major 7. Let's take F sharp minor 7 to G major 7. Oh, I forgot to move the bass around. So if that's going to be E minor to F minor, F sharp minor to E minor to F major, F sharp minor to G major. That will be E minor to F major. Can I get this to flow more nicely? That should be now on a G major, so I want to really outline that. There we go. Cool. So it's now outlining the chords. It's not outlining the chords particularly nicely. That chromatic step feels a little bit too obvious. Let's just shift that up. I want to get that on something that doesn't feel obnoxious. Let's go to an A here, the third of the chord. It doesn't work there, it doesn't work there. This chord feels difficult. We try the fifth of the chord. It's good enough. It's not great here. I'm not super happy with this, but I know I can redraft later. I'm going to move these chords to the guitar as well. I'm going to move all these chords down. Minus 12. Power chord all. Actually, no, that's not power chord. Let's thirds and sevenths it. There we go. Thirds and sevenths. Let's move that up a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth or a fourth. That's the third. No, I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. So if that was thirds and sevenths, this will now be. You have a think. Root fifth. That means that should be. That will be sharp. Move that back. I'm not liking this third chord at all. It doesn't work. So I'm just going to stretch that out and see what happens if I do this. Because I think this should be a bit more of a pleasing progression. Again, this needs to just stay the same. Let's just shift this down to try and get it back in key. F. Out of key notes here. I think that's the one. Cool. So we've got this like fairly rhythmic section that kind of works and states everything. But then we have this verse 4. So what we to get there is to stay right. This is all going to be forced. Taka, 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 taka. Let's just cut these 5s off here. There we go. I'm going to march in 4s from the end. Here we go. I think this is going to be too slow. Let's actually get some quiet snare in here. There we go. This is a bit too loud. Down a little bit. There. Nice. There's one note I want to get rid of here. There. So now, this should work as a kind of cycle here. Let's hear it in context. This goes on for too long, but we could probably soundscape it and put some more layers in. Do is quickly shift it back. There we go. Well, actually, no, it's going to be the tremolo I put on, isn't it? That's my own stupid fault. Let's fix that tremolo. I liked it on the intro, but I don't want it on everything else. I just want that to go away. So let's just bypass that. There. Oops. Cool, that should be... Yeah. Feels like a good contrast. This chorus was like quite busy, and it had quite a kind of a clear melodic kind of, well, not like more of a harmonic kind of thing going on. This is just weird sounds. This is like a bridge almost. I'm gonna mark this separately. I really don't think this qualifies as the same thing, and because I don't think this works. To jump straight in, I'm just going to copy this over. I'm going to copy that over. I'm going to move the bridge here, and now we've got our verse. It's a long phrase. I think it's already copied over. So now it's very long. I'm not opposed to that. I feel like if I was going to use it, then fill it with vocals would be fine. I probably want to develop something here. Maybe I'm going to take all of these notes and just double them up. That makes it harder to play, but why not? I'm going to take all these on beats. I'm going to make them more fun as well. I'm just going to train beat them. Do the open close thing that everyone does, but we all stole it from Gavin Harrison, who loves it. There we go. Better copy that over. But now there's a little bit more development from half to half here, so that's okay. For the bridge section. Yeah, I mean, I've seen those lists of songs before. I never really trust them. It's kind of like, if you sit down to, I mean, maybe this is a kind of a bad example because I have literally sat down to write a song in 15 as a songwriting exercise. But I'm not really sure that like thinking about it as like, here are the songs in 7, here are the songs in 9, here are the songs in 11, are that useful compared to looking at the groups and getting used to navigating the groups. So when I'm saying 15, I want to know how it's split up, and usually that's going to be 8 and 7, or 7 and 8. Is there a 15 on... I can't remember if it's Peter Hamill, no, Peter Hamill or Van de Graaf. It's not Plague of Lighthouse Keepers, but it might be Still Life, but I might be thinking about... or it might just be like a 9 or something like that. But anyway, like when I'm thinking about like the phrases, I'd rather think about... I don't know why I thought... No, that must be... I think it's like a 4/4 and then a 9 or something like that. Just to kind of push it one over the beat or one under the beat or something. You can either think of it as that like, oh, we've just added one beat or taken away one beat, or trying to think of it in terms of those, the 8 and the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And there, it's not a 15, it's an 8 and a 7. And it adds up to 15 by quirk of fate. If you take something like 11, I don't really like to think about it as, here are the songs in 11. It's more like, okay, here is a pulse that is grouped into either 3, 3, 3, 2 to add up to 11, or 4, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. I'd rather hear that kind of the way that the pulse operates than like, here's a song 11, here's a song 5. And if you like learn these like almost by rote, rather than hearing the groups of what inevitably break down to 3s or 4s, grouped together into here's an 8, here's a 7 or whatever, it's much easier to kind of navigate the odd time. If you end up with massive compound phrases like I was once asked to play 621, 631, 228, 621, 361, 7 for a band that I'm pretty sure this is out on record now. I don't think I'm on. I certainly hope I'm not on it because that was one of the worst, most uncomfortable recording sessions, like banned in the middle of a breakup I'd ever done. But we had to play this 621, 631, 227, 621, 3. Sorry, 61, 61, 228, 621, 361, 7. And you have to, as a drummer, you have to count that, and they got very upset to have to count it. But when you're thinking about it, you just have to count it. It's not 59-8 or whatever it is. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, just the individual groups. Tracking the groups is much easier than tracking 6, 2, 1, 6, 3, 1, 2, 2, 8, 6, 2, 1, 3, 6, 2, 1, 7. Bam! I'm still bitter. Of course I'm still bitter. I wrote a song using that to make it groove so you could feel it, which is on Nothing Wheel. But the goal is to hear the groupings and the pulse rather than just rote memorize a time signature. This bridge doesn't feel different enough, but maybe it doesn't need to if it's just the verse. Back to the 3s, which means I can cut that off and I can play the chorus in 3s now. Where did everything go? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I want to cut that off. Let's just crash that and just leave everything hanging. There we go. Probably change those last 3 notes as well, I think. There we go. That'll be nice and lumpy, but we can go back to the chorus. And this time we'll listen to the chorus in 3s. Rather than that, the weird 5. And that way we have some kind of variation between these two choruses. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't add up. There we go. 1, 2, there we go. So now we've got this lovely kind of, it's basically just two sections really, but because it's phrased in a couple of different ways rhythmically, it should feel a bit more interesting. Why did those not copy across? Let's try and fix that. There we go. Now the 5, we currently have the snare drum in 5s, which is going to be horrible. So I'm going to turn this into a 6. There we go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to cycle in about the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 2. There we go. It'll land in approximately the same place, and it's slightly different way. I've got to rebuild the pattern because now it's and you don't want any snares landing together, and we're missing kicks. There we go. That's got to go there. That's got to go there. I think we're done. Here we go. That doesn't look right. There we go. That now needs to be in 3 instead, which means that goes there, there, there. Cool. So, there's my chorus. It lacks nice kind of punch to it. This is fine for the intro, but it needs some kind of extra. So, we phrased, let's have a think. We have the intro. This is just marking out the 8 and the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the 3. I think this is too hard to hear, so I'm tempted to kind of really bring these down. These aren't in time. Back in time you go. There we go. There, 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 there. Here we go. Let's bring them all down so they're all the same level. There we go. I think it just still sounds weird, so I'm going to get rid of them. There we go. Take all of these. Let's just move them up. Just dead notes, we can't really hear them. Cool. It feels like it should be lower down, but that's fine. A little bit too long. I don't want it to get too much in the way. Cool. Or can I get them even smoother? Let's just quantize to 80% just to try and bring them a little bit closer. Timing right on this. That should be, maybe go to 50 milliseconds. Cool. It goes decently hard. I don't like that entry, but that's fine. This section feels quite strong, actually. I quite like the way that it is phrased, just using that, like just really focusing on the main principles there. So I'm gonna do this as not verse. Is it gonna be verse 2? Let's go for a verse into a solo. There we go. Don't like that tremolo at all anymore. I've lost my faith in it. Cool. Let's grab the drum beat. There we go. Here we go. We need a crash at the beginning. Kick, foot, right hand, left hand, that's fine. Cool. How long was the previous verse? I'm going to do half verse, half... Let's do a solo. Why not? It's what we do. Last time we had this in the verse, so I think we need to use that just to make it clear that this is still the verse. But it has the same vibe now. So I want to maybe make this run faster. Let's double time that. A little bit. That is not. Well, actually, I don't mind how that sounds. I want that to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want it to keep going upward. This should feel like an anxiety attack coming on, I hope. This bass needs to be stating its intention a little bit more clearly, I think. Cool. Let's just shift that so we've got now a bit of a scale line moving upward. Let's go for bar 1. Let's split it between the 8 and the 7. Here we go. There is the 8, there is a 7, there is the 8, there is a 7. Nice. Let's keep moving up through that scale line. That is going to go up to, if I'm in E minor, give me white notes. Oh, yeah, we will go for the melodic minor. Let's do that. Up to the 9. Then we just stay up on that E minor, melodic minor. Every single note can just be held. Is it gonna work? I like that phrase. That feels very, very heavy. So I'm going to use that as like a thing. I'm going to move that there. I'm going to copy it. What was it? There. Then I'm going to copy it backwards into the loops. Where's the loop? Give me the loop, you swine. There we go. Cool. So this then will be the solo. This will be the, I don't know what I'd call this, a buffer or something. Then I get the same buffer. Back to the chorus and out. This is not a good chorus yet. I think that it has the potential to be a good chorus, but it is not currently good. But we will get that as like a... Now here, let's just get the guitar stating the E minor. E. Give me an E. E. Give me a B. B. Give me a way too distorted. Let's get the distortion. Sounds really weird, but I don't hate it. Let's get there. Let's get the 9. I want that in that order. Let's try and get this a bit more rhythmic. There we go. Just going to keep picking this chord. There we go. Cool, that works. Everything can ring out together in beautiful harmony. There we go. There we go. That will go there. This will go here. I think I need another chord that will fit, if that's E minor with major 7. E, what would the 4 chord be? I think it would be a E, that would be an A major. Let's go to an A major, but that would be an A, the 3rd, C sharp, A, there's C natural, that should be up, maybe a... Cool, that works. I think I want 2 repeats of that. Gonna keep it moving. You gotta keep it moving. Is that the right length? That feels like it's the wrong length. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, it's not gonna resolve just yet, will it? How long is that? 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Absolutely, that's exactly what we're going for here. I'm going to move that up. I'm going to move this. Yeah, let's get it. That works. And what's weird is I kind of like this progression, but I don't really know what to do with it. So I've now got a solo, bit of buffer, and back to the chorus, and we use this as our outro. Let's cut that there, cut that there, cut that there. This is our outro, and we now have a completed track half an hour early, which is really nice, because normally I don't really make it this far, and the track ends up sounding a little bit unfinished, which is really, really important to get it sounding finished, because, where is that verse 2? I want it to sound finished because that way we can start redrafting, because it doesn't sound good the first time. It never does. Let's just get these all into power chords. There we go. I think this is going to have to be the tap, 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 tap. Where is the snare? Floor tom. Lovely. Pat, pat. Knock it down for the last one. There we go. Cool. Excellent. That feels good. Cool. Nice. So we've got, yeah, absolutely. I'll play some in. Actually, I'm gonna do a keys solo. If I turn that off, if I grab my keys and play some E melodic minor. Where is my keys? Here we go. Ooh, panic button. There we go, something broke. Cool. So we now have a lead thing. Do not record that. Cool. Nice. So if I try and to do something here. Cool. So if I try and play over this, I've got to think about what I'm doing. E melodic minor. try and get this. Can I get that down? I'm trying to figure out how low I should have that. So, if I start playing now, let's find out what happens. Ooh, I can't hear my drums. There they are. I can't hear them when I record. So why is that? Because they're recorder. That's why. Cool. So I'm going to track some over this and we'll find out. Got to track chords. That's going to be E. I like that, so I'm just going to track that. Something like... I can do better than that. Let's try again. There's no fill into that. It feels really weird. Let's get a fill here. Crash, crash, crash. Let's get another very nice. Do the generic kind of hands to feet. Cool. That works. Oops, that's got to go there. That's got to go there. Cool. This also didn't crash onto the first beat. And that's strange because it does crash here. So I assume something has gone badly wrong here. That's where the phrase starts, so that means it should do this, and then it'll do this. No wonder it seems really weird to follow. I'm just going to copy the same part over here, so that I can hear the thing, and now if I play I should feel a bit better. Let's try it. Even better. Let's find out. This is just nude, like it's not going anywhere. So, we've got some kind of solo here. I think that was a better solo. Oh, can I fix this note? Was that somewhere in the mod wheel, also going to legato all of this, because I was trying to pedal it and it wouldn't let me. Let's just legato that. That came out a little weird. Let's fix that. There we go. That needs to go down at the end, like that. Let's do that. Oh, I won't do that. I can't get the portamento. Give me my portamento back. Here we go. Something's not working there, but I'll figure that out later. So, either way, I've got a solo there. I could track vocals for all of this. That's probably something I could do. Or I could fix this chorus. In order to get this, in order to get some vocals over this, I'm probably going to need some kind of theme, which means if there is a theme, a running theme for any of this, I suppose it would be. I think Tom asked me to do Terracotta earlier. So, Terracotta is probably the one. Blank Menus was the title given earlier. So, let me just grab some notes. Here we go. All I'm getting is Blank Menu in the Window pane by... Oh, actually, Terracotta is now closed, so maybe that is appropriate. Blank Menu in the Window pane. Shuttered doors, nothing will be the same. I don't know. Nothing will be the same. Will be the same. There we go. So, blank menu in the window pane. Blank menu in the window pane. Shuttered doors, nothing will be the... I've got to think about the syllables here. Blank menu in the window pane, nothing will be the same. It just turns kind of into like rapping trying to get this. So that is blank menu in the window pane. The window pane, something blank menu in the wind. I'm just going to scratch this. Blank menu in the window pane. There we go. That didn't record. That should have recorded. Let's get that recording. There we go. Blank menu in the window pane. Da da da. Blank. That is going to go to a Vox bus with my Vox chain, which looks like this. There we go. Cool. That goes here. Something with that. Blank menu in the window pane. Blank menu in the window pane. Pane, shut doors. Pane the doors. Da da. Pane the doors. Now have I got time to say that? Blank menu in the window, pane the doors. Window, pane doors. No, I don't have time. Window, pane close, pane. In the window pane, dark. Blank. In the dark window pane. Blank menu in the dark. Menu in the cold. Window pane is 3, and I got 3 here. Window pane. That's where window pane should be. So if I move this forward, that will feel better. There we go. That's better. So, actually, I don't hate that. Blank menu and the Sorry, what was that? Oh, I didn't listen. Blank menu and window pane. Cool. really jank recording setup with these vocals where, or with everything, where there's a delay. Window plane, doors closed. Doors closed! I don't know where this like is coming from, but that's what we're doing. Doors closed! Nothing will be the same. Nothing will be the same. There we go. Nothing will be the same. Nothing will be the same again. Good enough. That might be a bit too much. It feels like again is going to have to run on. This is a long verse now. I realize how weird the rhythm. I'm gonna run out of time on these lyrics, I definitely think. Terracotta red. Terracotta red! Well, terracotta is like a red color, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Is it a red color? All I see is the pain. I used pain last time. I've already said window pane. See. What do I see? What do I see here? What am I seeing in a restaurant that is closed down? All I see are the rats. All I see are the rats. Something like that. All I see are the rats. The vats of cleaning stuff. Meat is me. Meat is me. The vats are closing. The vats are closing. Something like that. Open! Open wide. Open wide! Cool. I drink from the cup? Yeah, slimy chip pads. Is that kind of thing? What do I have here? Oh, I had that. Open wide feels weird there. The environmental health inspection agency is the only thing that could help this place close and kind of ran out of steam there, but as far as improvising to get something done. gas bureau metal. That's absolutely what this should be. How do I get from here, from some kind of change from the bridge though? Maybe it doesn't need it. Maybe everything else is the same and I can kind of just coast here. I feel like if I was doing the Meshuggah thing, the Jens Kidman thing. Black menu. Ah, he gets that kind of real driving. Ah, black menu in the window pane. I'm gonna have to write these all down so I can kind of like maybe redo this clean. That was Terracotta there. Clean that. Back there. So, if this is a bridge, maybe, does it need to appear anywhere else? Probably not. Well, maybe we just get a lead line over there so we can get the verse in there. So if I just copied this entire thing over just to hear that rhythmic context, does this still work or does it need to change? Verse 2, let's find out. So it definitely doesn't work. So I need to hear that da 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 da. Bureau metal, gastronomic homicide. I print the menu and da 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 da. I print the menu. I print the menu. I da 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 da. I print the menu upon the table. Upon the table. I print the menu upon the tabletop. I print the menu upon the tabletop. This is an I verse. This is what I am doing apparently. Where's that upon? That should be a little bit cleaner. Oh, sorry. What else do we do? I upturn the glasses. I upturn the glass. Fill the vessel with bones. There's a gap here. I upturn the glass. I fill the vessel. I upturn the glass, I fill the vessel. I upturn the glass, I fill the vessel. I upturn the glass, I fill the vessel. That's something not quite right there, something rhythmically not right. That moves from kind of the on-beat to the off-beat, and I don't like that. Let me just shift that and see if we can fix it. There we go. I upturn the glass. I fill the vessel. I upturn. Can that work? Can that work? That needs to go back further. Does it? I don't know. This is messing with me. I should probably write more of this down. Coke beer inscription. I don't like the rhythm there. I have turned the glass. I turn the glass. What was it? I have turned the glass, fill the vessel with bones. I fill the glass. I fill the vessel. I have turned the glass. I've turned the glass, vessel filled with. I have turned the glass, vessel filled. That it's like a upbeat, downbeat kind of problem. I think this line isn't working. Fill the vessel with bones. Oh, actually, here this was kind of the main thing. hopefully there's a cleaner delivery there. There to there. That should be... have I made it better or worse here? I just want to basically get to the end of this so I've got the locals here. That should be certainly there. Which means I can stretch that out back to 0. There we go. Then that goes there. Cool. Vessel. I fill the vessel with bones. Cool. There we go. I fill the vessel with bones. I know that I am alone. In practice. Oh, yeah. Turn the glass. Fill the vessel. That kind of works. I think that feels a lot nicer because it rolls onto the downbeat. Vessel with bones. Da 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 ba. That feels like it needs to land on that downbeat there. Fill the vessel with bones. Remember the drink you knew, that you know. The drink you know. There we go. Cool. Recall the drink you know. Bah. Recall the drink you know. Cool. That should go there. That should go. Recall the drink. Oh, actually, that's cutting across. I need more grid. More grid. Where's that? That should go there. That's fine, that's fine. That goes there. Cool. We need one more verse of this, and then we are done. Cool. So this was like in the kind of the 8 and the 7, and then it was in the 3. So it's following the 8 and the 7 here, and the 3 here. So it's got like a development to it in the first and second half. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! It was someone else! It was... I can't name names here, but I know for a fact that Tom, if he's still in the chat, knows all of those names and is thinking them right now. I can't name names. That secret has to go with me to the grave. Recall the drink being vomiting. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. We're doing vomiting now. Alright. I churn the food. I churn the hunger. I churn the hunger. Churn the hunger. Alas. I mean, the protagonist of this song is not me. I am not the protagonist of the song. I am acting in the role, I'm facilitating this story to be told by this character, who is not me. There is a line, there is a distinction between the two. A distinction that is so easily missed when apparently chap thinks so lowly of me and my table manners. I churn the hunger upon the table red. Upon the table red. I churn the hunger upon the table red. Let's just double that. I churn the hunger upon the table red. Does that fit? I can just I'm trying to copy the rhythm here, so I'm not really That's about right. I can kind of see that. Cool. Where does that come in? That's on beat 5 of that bar. So that'll be on beat 5 of this bar. There we go. The next one is much easier because they're all on the 3s. Feels like there's a lot of rhythm dissonance happening here. I'm not really happy with that rhythm. Should be there. Well, that feels better, but this goes. Hunger. That works, that's what we wanted. There, and there, and there. That's kind of a bit unrhythmic, but it's absolutely not me. This is vile slander. Vile slander. And Tom will confirm this. Tom knows all and sees all. What's that? This is an imperative. Believe the lie you're told. Believe the lie you're told. The lie right now is the story. The lie is not, as I've immediately realized in the moment, that it is not me. That is the truth. It is absolutely the truth that it was not me. I really messed this one up. Believe the lie you're told. This story grows old. This story grows old. This story. There we go. That works. Nice. There's no bass here. There should be bass here. Let's just get that here. I want that to be lighter. No, not that light. There we go. Oh, actually, that's the 5th of the chord. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do more interesting? That feels interesting. I want to try and get the mood right here. Maybe that can just exist like that. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Just ease throughout. Hey! I admitted to nothing! I admitted to nothing! There isn't a chorus here, so we're gonna have to do something really lame and just go for like a really obvious chorus hook. I see red. We're gonna just really wing it, but I think this is gonna come out quite weak because I'm running short on time. Terracotta, I see red. Let's just push that into place. I think that one was in the right place. That one was too early. Right, what are these groupings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, that's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, actually, no, I like that. 4 and 3. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. 4. Buffet restaurants are gone forever. In fact, Terracotta is gone, and with it, buffet restaurants are gone. So it's going to be another group. Terracotta, I see. Terracotta, I see that you are dead! Terracotta is dead, so that's... I mean, as much as the restaurant died. In the rest, this is like a Chinese, Korean, Asian. It was ambiguous. They had all sorts of food in there. It was like none of it felt like it added up, as I recall. The history books you are. We just had dead. Shed by the history. Shed by the books of history! Shed by the books of history. Again, this needs to be in line. Shed by... Let's get that in line. Because with these kind of vocals, if they're not in time, it's just going to feel awful. That's okay, this should be cleaner. They mistake the... They mistake the perpetrators for me. What's a better word for perpetrators? Pizza Hut does still have a salad bar, to be fair. Perpetrators. The victims, the perps, the instigators. They mistake the thugs. They mistake the fools for me. They mistake the fools for me. I think that should be okay. It's a little bit short there. That should be okay, but. Fools for me. What? Me, rhyming dictionary, me, fee, we, D, C, better, for better. For better or worse, we'll see. Cool, that works, and it brings us neatly to time, because I think we don't have much time left. Let's get that clean. It's got to be clean. It's why we align everything. It's got to be clean. P, always with the P with you people. It's always P or we or worse. There we go, or worse. So that's a chorus. that starts on the beat, so I can just pull that over. Have a chorus here. There we go. I think this needs to develop. See what you're. Da 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 da. See what color you bleed. What color you bleed. What color you bleed. What color you bleed. Cool. That works. My voice is starting to get a bit tired. You can probably tell my distorted technique is not very good. I'm gonna get that a little bit, bring it in a little bit. Oh, actually, there we go. Cool. That's all 5, 9, 9, 13. 5, 9, 13. 1, 5, 9, 13. There we go. 9, 13. That was neat. 9, 1, 5. Oh, that's alright. 9. That was alright. I'm going to timeline anyway. 13. That was alright. Here, the timing I think is going to have to change a little bit. I'm going to remove some space here. Cool. So now we have a completed song. So what we're going to have to do is listen to the whole thing and see how it came out. I'm kind of mixing on the fly here. This is a little bit shoddy, but it's close enough for a kind of a completed work. But the whole point was kind of writing in 15/8 time. And what I really want to do is grab some water, because I've trashed my throat, but I'm out of water, which is not good. But instead what I'm going to have to do is, what I wanted to do is to try to write something in 15 and really focus in on the 7 and the 8, or the 8 and the 7 rather in this context. Because that is kind of a whole chunk of section. The 5 and the 3 is a whole chunk of section. 3 and the 5 is a whole chunk of section. These are maybe interchangeable, but you can phrase it in a couple of different ways. I could have done this differently, I suppose. I could have done it. We had the 4s actually, but I could have thought more about kind of. Oh, hold on a minute. We did have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. That kind of splitting the 7 into a 4 and a 3, so it turns into 4, 4, 4, 3. But like looking at the different ways we can build the 15, and then trying to really kind of develop it out of that into kind of discrete sections. So let's have a listen to the whole thing and see what we can see. I like that still. That feels exciting as a section. There's a lot of rhythmic excitement here. There's the 15, the 3, and the 4s. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That I like. Weak. This is the 5s, which feel a bit orphaned maybe. That was distorted before, so I think I should probably fix that. This section, very dense rhythmically. Not dense rhythmically, but it's just really annoying to write for. I wouldn't want to do this under pressure, I'd rewrite. Sorry, I misspoke over that. get a keyboard solo in here, because we can, just to get that off of the, just to make sure there's not a gap here. There we go. So that gives us something here. Kind of preempts the keyboard solo as well. That's just diminished scale, whole tone half step, whole tone half step. It just always works over everything. It sounds evil. Change the major chord there. Melodic minor is such a good, it's a beautiful, just like set note. I love it so much. It's the only thing the music with feels anxious. It's not exhausting, it's great. There are two changes I would make very quick. That change there. This I can immediately pull in over here at the beginning to stop it from sounding rubbish when it comes in. Over here. There we go. That immediately will sound better. Oh, sorry, I've done it in the wrong place. Pardon me, here. This is the one. There we go. Now, what color you bleed? I like that. That is on beat 3. Okay, I'm just going to pull that back to the bridge here. There we go. That's on beat 3. Let's try it on this bar. There we go. I'm just going to cut that off because I don't think that works at the end there. But this, instead of phrasing it kind of on the like it did over here, this kind of cuts across the 3 of them. I can do this as well. That was there. There we go. Cool. That what color you bleed feels great, and I wish I could sneak it in more. while you bleed it in over here. No, I'm not. I don't like it. Here is done. This is good. We've got the whole thing. We've got vocals. We've got a solo. It's all 15 and it's in a load of different things. And I think it sounds pretty good. So, there we have it. If you are writing in long time signatures, don't try and learn them as some crazy thing. Look for all the different ways you can cut them together. 8 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, sorry, 8 and 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm doing 8, I really want to play it as 2 groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm doing 7, it's a 4 and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's how 15 tends to feel much nicer. 3 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. Way nicer ways of feeling these weird times than just thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 every single time. So, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to run the whole track again while I bid you all farewell. I really appreciate everyone joining in. If you have not yet followed the thing, then please make sure you follow the thing, and I will see you then. Thank you very much. Cheers. Have a great night.